So first of all, you mask your last, and after masking the last, you take your center line. So after taking your center line, you take your vamp line, take your quarter line, and then your counter line and your counterpoint. I've made a video on how to get all these cardinal points. So now we're going to start the diagram or the drawing from here down to this place. You measure 1 inch measurement. So that is going to be our instep point. You take the drawing from that point, and then you're going to take another measurement from your counterpoint. You add half inch from your counterpoint, add half inch, then you pick the diagram from that point again, take it down to the quarter line, and then you pick it from that point, direct it to the instep point. That is going to be the collar opening. So from the quarter line, you join it to the instep point, and then you have the collar opening. Now the next thing is to take a measurement from here to this point, half inch measurement. So that is going to be the tongue for the shoe. So you take it down to this point here, Now the next thing we are going to do now, we're going to take a measurement from our center line from here to somewhere here, half inch, then we are going to take a line from that point. We're going to take it down to towards the cap area, then it will come down on this point. So hope you can see that. Now we are going to take another measurement from here to somewhere here, 0.7 inch. So you take the measurement down, 0.7, then make it a line. So you pick it from that point, take it down, so you bring it down at this point here, bring it down here. Okay. Now the next thing, now you take your lace hole, that's 1, then from that point, from the first one, measure 0.6, that's the gap in between each of the hole for the lace. 0.6, that is the gap in between each of the lace hole. So after taking the measurement, you see them here are the lace holes. That's the hole for the rope. Let me use that language. Now we're going to take another line from here, then take it from here. If you're looking at the shoe on your screen, you will see the area I am sketching right now. So from the counter, take it to that point, then come here, bring down a line, then take this one, and then you bring it down to this point here. So when we are going to be tracing out the tongue, this is the line we are going to use to trace that out. So that's the line. So we are almost done with the sketching. You see what it looks like. So let's move over to the next step. Let's cut the pattern out from the last. So remove the pattern from your last. Draw a straight line on your cardboard paper. You see the straight line? So try now to align from the cap to the van point on the straight line. Oh, I have to take the line down a bit so that it will contain the pattern. So let me take another line. So now I'm going to try to align from the cap to the van point on the straight line. So I'm going to be aligning from the cap to the van point on the straight line, and then gradually paste the rest properly on the cardboard paper. So I'm going to give this point some slight cut, just some slight cut at this point. After that, retrace the line from the van point to the cap with your ruler, from the van point to the cap, and then from your van point to your instep point. And then you retrace your vamp line. So right now we're going to make some adjustments where necessary. And after that, we add our lasting allowance. I'm going to be adding 1.5 inch round, 1.5 inch round. After that, you bring down this line here, the counter, then join it to your lasting allowance. Then bring down these two. Okay. Then retrace the further line. So let's cut it into shape first. So we're going to take this line two, we're going to take them down. We're going to bring them down to the lasting allowance. And then we cut out the marking dot. So this is it. You cut from here to this point, then goes this way down to this point here, then this one goes round to this point, then the lace hole, so, and this one too. See it. So now you get your cardboard paper, fold it into two equal parts. Then place the pattern on the edge. Let me cut off some excess. Okay, so we're going to align from the cap to the vamp point on the edge. From the cap to the vamp point, we're going to align it on the edge. See it from here down to this point. See it. So now we are going to mark this part out. Watch closely to see where I'm going to mark out now. Then here you stop here, and then this is where we're going to spring the vamp, so watch closely. Then hold the pattern this way with your pencil, then turn, you see it. Then from the instep here down to the vamp point, you align it to the edge also, and then you mark out the remaining part of the first pattern. So take it down to this point, and that is it. So you see what we have. So I'm going to add up a little allowance from the original mark. So just add up a little allowance, then take it down, then join it at this point here. Join it at this point here. Just a little allowance. So after that, you cut it into shape. So let's mark out the second part of the pattern. So watch closely. So I'm going to use my compass. I'm going to pierce through the areas I couldn't cut out the marking dot. There are some tiny areas. I'm just going to shook it around that part to appear on the cardboard paper. So with that, I'm done marking out the second part. So I'm going to add my stitching allowance from here, take it up, to this point here, to this point. So here is it. Then I'm going to add it up again from here, from this point here. Add my stitching allowance too. And then take it down to this point. So with that we are done. Let's cut it into shape. So after cutting it into shape, you cut out your marking dots. This is how it is going to meet with this one. So let's proceed. So now we are going to mark out the lace area. So that's the only part we're going to mark out here. I'm trying to mark out the areas I couldn't cut for marking, so I'm using my compass to pierce through so that it will appear on the marking. So we are done marking it out. So we'll join here and then join the whole dots to have a full sketch. So and after doing that, we now cut it into shape. So this is it. So we are done with that one. Let's go with the last part of the pattern. Fold your cardboard paper into two, then place the counter from the counter point, place it on the edge to align on the edge. See how I placed it, then you mark out the counter. So we are done with that. I'm going to be adding allowance at this point. I'm going to be adding about 1 inch from this point, because we are going to be folding this into the shoe. So I'm adding 1 inch extra to the length, and then trace these ones out. So I'm going to add stitching allowance at this point. This is the stitching allowance, and then after doing that, we cut it into shape. So you cut out your marking dot after cutting it into shape, then you open. Now this one is ready. So we are done with the pattern. So this one is going to come here, while this one is going to come here, and then the lace is going to come in. So you see it, so this is how it is going to come. So let me use the masking tape to hold the pieces together, so that we'll be sure that we got everything correctly. So this one is going to come here, going to come to this point. Okay, then open it here. Then this one is going to come here. Okay. So just trying to set it. Okay. Pin it, and then pin this point. So this is it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell icon to get updates, because more videos are still coming on the way, and we're still going to drop the video of the making of the shoe. So have a nice day, and see you in our next video.